Ore na. Yeah, boy. All right. So from my observation, this is what I can tell you so much on what I've seen, just through observing the inanga or whitebait as I've been fishing pretty much every day. Now they're very skittery to movement, all sorts going against them because everything targets them. So they can, the tides, I'm wanting the tide to go this way, so when it starts coming back in, so it will head up towards the Dorothy roundabout. So once that happens, the push starts coming in, I should start seeing them. So at the moment you can see it's quite shallow. See, the markers are actually out of the water. The bottom parts are inside the water. It's a little bit early, so I can have a bit of a talk and tell you what I've seen. So I've often also seen them going against the current, which will be this way. I've been sitting here watching, expecting them to come up, and then all of a sudden I've seen them go, oh, and wait, back out. I'm guessing they'll turn around some point and then come back in. Yesterday, I couldn't really start because even though it was deep enough, I couldn't get the scoop net to flare out. The current was still pushing that way. So what I had to sit and wait and wait until the current started pushing this way so that the sock would balloon out properly. So I want the net to balloon out this way. This way. On previous ones you've seen me, I've been on a flat surface. This is an embankment which runs off, which goes down like that. It's quite deep out there. Contending with tree roots and every bits and pieces and concrete and whatever they decide to put in here is landfill. So yeah, you got to deal with the elements and then you have to just kind of get on with it. Yesterday was a little bit frustrating at the start, I must admit. Did my head in until I calmed myself down and went, hey, come on, we'll get it, and then eventually it came right. So yesterday I showed you how much I got enough for a feed. Yeah, they're very tricky little things to catch. I'm not hearing or seeing any big numbers other than what I've seen online. But nothing of significant, because I actually don't know anyone. I've got people showing me stuff, but they can't confirm that. I said, were you really there? Because it's hard to kind of thing. I guess they date and timeline each video or snap picture these days to know when they're done. But I can't be bothered searching through people's shit to find out whether it's true or not. You take their word for it. And but yeah, personally I haven't seen anything of significant numbers. Talked to a few people, a couple of people, and they've said exactly the same thing. They haven't seen anything. So yep, just got to keep trying. People are saying it might be a bit early. Oh, let's have a look what that is on the beach over there. Something round. Let's zoom in. Can you see it? Let's go in again. There it is. Huh. Looks like a float. It's coming. Anyway, back out. So I'm just sitting here waiting till the tide comes in a bit more until it turns, and then I can start to fish. At the moment, it's just a waiting game. But good thing about this is that if I see them swim across, all I can do is video them. I can't really get in there and scoop them out without going into the mud and skipping over and getting covered in shit. Nah, not today. Not today. Anyway, keep you posted. Hopefully I'll see a few and I can video them for you or take some pictures for you. Alright, keep you posted. Grr. Okay, bit of an update. About 11:30 since sitting here, bit of a change. You see I've added something else in there. The net's sitting there. Tide's finally coming in. Pushing this way, that way. So we've got a bit of a wind current coming down through the, from that direction, there, down this way. We have, I don't know if you can just see it, we have some people fishing just past the bush there. Lady and a guy. Cool. All the merrier. Ducks over there. I'll zoom in, I'll get a bit of sleep. There we are. Down there that way as well on the water. There's that float. That was my indicator that the tide was definitely on the push in. Swim back out. Ooh. There we go. So I imagine we'll start to see them soon. Now, as you can see there, the ripples on the water is from the wind. Now you can imagine that's pretty hard to see because you only get a glimpse of them as they cross those markers, and because they're only tiny, they move pretty quick. Hence why I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to try and catch them as much as possible, because I'm only seeing them in small shoals, but I don't know if there's bigger ones. Again, I'm just trying shit out because no one tells you. Trust me, no one tells you anything. You just go along and just follow what other people are doing. Look on YouTube. Again, no one tells you on how to set it up, what to do. They just say, you know, you're just copying basically and making it up as you go along to see fit. So what I have here, like I explained before, it's a bank. It goes down, so it's quite deep, just a bit deep out there. Then I've got natural structures and trees and stuff that are falling down in here. And if you go this way, you can see there, zoom in a little bit more, bit of mud and that, but still more trees looking out towards Audible. People through the bushes there on the other side, back down anyway. Yeah, so I'm just figuring it as I go along. I had the float and the weights all kind of countered each other, but they didn't work because those tube things would just slide down to the depth, to the bottom. I needed them to float, so I've kind of set the markers for them, so as the water starts going up, the whole thing will start to rise, because that's the only maximum distance I would like them to be. I don't want them to be any deeper, because as the tide comes up, it'll fill up and they'll still stay at that depth at the highest point. If that makes sense. It's a nice big shaded spot, so it's good here. The fact is that any fucking movement up here, even you flash your hands at the buggers, they see it, they're off. Dun, dun, dun. Yet you can stand there and scoop net, flare it open in front of them, and they'll swim straight into it. And look at that thing. That is fucking white as. No shit. Wow. Look. Well, it's just after 2 in the afternoon. Tide's still coming in. Now I did see one shoal, but I missed it. 15 minutes later it was being caught down that end. Get on it. But that is all I have seen. Now you can see how the markers work now because they're just sitting quite nicely. Whew. Except for the one down there, it's deep. I can drag that one up a bit. But I don't mind it down there because I can see shit flying quickly across the bottom. I just have to stand up and give the old legs a bit of a stretch. Otherwise you get a fucking dead ass. You know, dead ass. Fuck. Anyway, yo. I'm pretty happy with this setup. Like, it hasn't given me any grief today. So this one and this one are joined there and weighted at that end with one piece of string attached to or joined together, tied at both ends with one loop. This one is just a spare one, so I might as well use it. And that one down there is one I have been using before, so it's just an extra. I thought, well, why the tide was low, you can see, but I'm really happy with that. If I zoom in, you can see. For years I know I'm just doing all this off my phone, so I apologise if it goes all haywire and all shit. But anyway, you can only do our best, eh? Pretty cool though, eh? What do you reckon? Cowboy! Pretty close, huh? Pretty cool. Canadian geese. Pest here in New Zealand. Good eating. These two are breeding pair, obviously. But on this front, it's quiet. Oh. Yesterday I was catching them tiny little shoals at a time. But I was catching them. Today, different story. Well, hey, you win some, you lose some. That's what we call it fishing. Cheers. Okay, it's about just after 3. So I'm guessing it should be going out now. Or maybe at the slack, maybe there, somewhere in that line. You can see that it's changed a little bit. The one that the single piece in the middle, I can move wherever I want. Because the wind's moving and the current's changing, I just swung it over that side. Kind of gives me a bit of a look at it. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. So I just readjusted the heights because they were getting too deep and I couldn't see. There we go. Now you can see the ripples in the water and how hard it is to actually see the markers and anything swimming across the buggers. Hey, sheesh. Sheesh. Let's go. Morena. It's 10 o'clock on Sunday. Current situation, the tide is going out. Here nice and early because it might fill up along here. A bit like that yesterday with a few people show up. Not looking too bad down there. Just trying to get set up nice and early. So when the tide does start to switch and come back the other way, we're on. Well, it's about 12 o'clock. So we're on the slack tide now. Big ass weight. But it is what it is. Oh, check that out. Sorry, mama. Oh, what are you going, little buggers? Pretty cool. So right across there you can see where that pukeko is. Where is it? There's over there. Right, there's right in front. There. Oh, he's gone and hiding. No, there he is. So basically, in behind him is where those Canadian geese is actually nesting. She's built herself a nest behind where that pukeko is kind of gone snooping around, because its nest is just over this side. It's that time of year, eh? Ew. Yuck. Well, it's about 12 o'clock. So we're at the slack tide now, I imagine. It's cool, it's been a bit of a wait. But there's a reason, because people are starting to show up. Trying to find their posies where they want to do this. And do that. Oh, fuck, sorry Shag. What you missed before is, you can just see down there, it's a duck with its ducklings. Pretty cool. Little setup down there, change again. Yeah, it's definitely a switch, I can see them pushing back. Yes. Time to get ready to do some fishing. You. So the geese are back. Now just in front of that Canadian geese, I'll just zoom in a little bit there. It's up on the bank, that's the female. Now her nest is just to the left of her. She's looking at me because I'm talking. So does the other one. And the pukeko up there, well, he just got a fucking, get the fuck out of there. She's got an egg in there. She's got eggs in there. Might have to do a mission. Cigar, dogs, cigar. So, I don't know if you can see that pukeko. Zoom in again and see if you can see her. Just to the left of her is where her nest is. So they're pretty much camped in each other's backyard. Hey? And the male on the ground, he's just watching over there. They've been watching me for a few days now. They've gotten used to me. Check that out. Pretty cool. So yesterday I ended up catching about a third of a cup roughly. It all came on late and just after the high tide. As the tide was pushing out, they were coming in as well. Pretty gnarly. Alright. Cool. Hi mate. That's where I am, just down there. Oh look, this save mart. Shit. Just waiting for it to start pushing up properly and get a bit of depth. And go again. Cool. Something different. I like it though, it's cool. Have a run bucks on there. Mama looking after her ducklings, having it off with the old pook over there. pickwind bush. Hot pursuit with the duck behind it. She was on. Let's get ready to rumble. With that Well, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. It's a cracking afternoon. I know it is a bit windy, but man, it's good. Kind of lucky I'm kind of sheltered in behind these bushes. The viz is pretty good. Current is definitely, tide's definitely coming in. Now I got to wait for the little buggers to show up. Are you still waiting to see those big fucking schools, you know, that people show you pictures of, and holy hecker. You know what I mean, eh? Just to see one of those. Woo! Woo! Too much. Check. Okay, about 15 minutes ago, started seeing, or I saw 2 small shoals. They're very sketchy. They came in this way and they went, ooh, no, fucked off back that way. Come back around, hug the bank, and then turn back up that way again. Might be just a little bit too bright for them, but hey, at least I'm seeing them. Means I can have one of those. Anyway, so yeah, it's just after 3. Let's go. Choo. Oh, plus I got that fella down there, Alan. I think it was written on his float. Good luck to you, bro. I do know that I've missed 2 lots. Hopefully they come your way. Get into them, cuz he's just before the inlet or the culvert or whatever it's called, the drain going in. So he's just before that. Anyway, all good. Choo. So I basically just watched him cross over these markers and then get it and go in. And then basically what I do, I just roll it over and stand it up. Because once they're in that sock, that's it. I mean, there is a couple of little tiny holes in there and they can fly out there, sure. And I'm sure a couple have. But you're going to get the bulk of them. But that's how it's done. Some people drag them as they're moving through. I want to see them go through. If it's a big shoal, it's kind of fucked. I have to start from way back over this way and start sweeping through to try and collect them as I get them through. I'm yet to see that, so I'm yet to experience what that is like. So far what I have been doing is basically what you see is here. As they come in there, they go across. If I'm lucky, they'll go straight through. If not, they sit, they dive deep, and then I just basically just pivot the net, hopefully to get underneath them, because man, they're fucking quick. No shit. Choo. Check that out. Whoosh. Can see everything. Bit like yesterday, just seen a couple at the start and then it's just quiet, and then that late little rush towards the end. Fingers crossed it doesn't work that way, but hey, Again, who fucking knows? In it to win it, cuz. Choo.